Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, where previously we robbed some horse papers and a horse from the Black-Briar estate, handed them over to Louis Latruche, who probably is going to get himself into a whole heap of trouble with Maven Black-Briar because we told her about it beforehand. Anyway, we're back outside the estate right now because I came back here to fetch Inigo because I accidentally realised at the end of the last episode that I left him behind. I forgot to tell him to follow me. So, time for us to leave. I also gave Inigo a pair of new boots, looted from one of the dead guards. So he's got some leather boots now. I also gave him the dead guard's steel plate armor, but he's not interested in it. I think someone in the comments said that Inigo is good with heavy armor and light armor, but he clearly seems to prefer light armor because he's wearing the scaled armor instead of the steel plate that I gave him. So I'm going to continue with my assumption that Inigo is a light armor character, even though that is in some ways a little inconvenient because so is Fathis. It would actually be easier if he was better with heavy armor, but it just doesn't seem to be how it works. Anyway, we're going to make our way back to Riften. Is it? 3:56 a.m. No, we've been out all night. Goodness me. Alright, we're back at the Ragged Flagon. I don't know if Brynjolf's around. Everybody around here seems to stay up pretty late. Ah, brilliant, there he is.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
He's giving me some potions. No. So what's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
I smell coin.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Where does your outfit isn't doing terribly well lately? Is that true?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
Okay.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Oh, marvelous. A fake wardrobe. Just pushing that car out of his way. Gotta love a bit of Skyrim NPC pathfinding, eh? Just sleeping there. Imagine having that bed right next to the entrance. That's some poor luck.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
I suggest you listen to what Mercer has to say, if you walk in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
So how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tonilia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about this Golden Glow Estate job, then.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
What's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
I need more details about Golden Glow.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften guards?
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Well, if it's the same mercenary company that was defending the Black-Briar estate, I don't think I have much to worry about. How do I destroy the beehives? Is there some preferred method?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
And why not level the entire estate, then?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Black-Briar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Black-Briar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
So Maven Black-Briar is the influential client.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
So how dangerous is it to cross her, exactly?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Well, I'd rather not do that all over again.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Neither do I.
Hush, hush.
Oh, he has switched to the steel. You need to go make up your mind, man. Which armor do you want to use? Alright, anyway. Okay, welcome to the Thieves Guild. I'd like to get somewhere to sleep. I think, this bed looks free. Fall from glory, eh?
What are you doing?
Tidying up. It's not particularly cozy, is it? But it'll beat the bedroll upstairs. What's this about? It's about the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. Interesting. Okay, so it's a book written by somebody who infiltrated the guild, trying to find out why they've been failing so much recently. Apparently it stems either from the fact that the previous guildmaster was allegedly murdered, or because it's some sort of magical curse. Perhaps both, who knows. I wonder what happened to the bloke who wrote it. Since it's published, and it's here, in the Thieves Guild, I can't imagine the poor fetcher lived very long afterwards. There's another book over here that seems to explain so-called shadow marks. They're gang markings, really, aren't they? Pretty straightforward stuff. Seen this sort of thing before. Think I'll take this for future reference, though. And we're leveling up once again, ladies and gents. Magic at this time. And the question is, which of the many, many perks I want are we actually going to take? I'm thinking of maybe taking one-handed, because our one-handed damage at the moment is a bit pitiful. And I'd like to make that, but it's such a boring perk though, you know. It's such a dull perk, taking one-handed damage increase thingy. So, I'm in two minds about it. There's other ones that I would kind of rather maybe have, but... Oh, that's interesting. All destruction spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of sneak if the target is not detected in the caster. 2% for rune spells. So that's effectively, it's not quite like getting sneak attack with magic, but it sort of is. I think that's something I will probably want. Not right now, though. Silent roll just kind of sounds fun for the giggles, but... and spot detection. Also really handy, but... I don't know. For a second, but no, it's just a background star though. I thought I'd unlocked another lockpicking perk, but nope. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, I think it needs to be one-handed. As boring as it is. First point of one-handed mastery. Discipline fire, what's that? Reduce the stamina cost of power attacks. Oh, okay. Rogue's parry, what's that about? When wielding a one-handed weapon and an empty other hand, attacking with the weapon while the opponent is winding up their attack or drawing a bow, deals 40% more damage and delivers a critical strike. That's kind of fun sounding, isn't it? That's probably something I want to get in the future. Anyway, here we go. Level up. Complete. We awaken feeling rested and also ridiculously hungry. We need to get some better lighting in here.
Don't disappoint us.
Ugh, horrible flickering effect. Do not like it.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't
This is
disappoint
Tonilia,
us.
throwing her cheese everywhere.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Does the guild provide any other services?
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nerevarine, and Viper can give you a leg up on that.
What did you give me for these?
I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
I don't think I've actually got anything to sell her, but kind of wanted to see what she's got. Interesting. Vex Teaching Volume 5. That's interesting. Value. Alright, Thieves Guild armor and hood. And the boots and gloves. Okay, yeah, she gave us the full set. Very nice. Thieves Guild hood. Prices are 10% better. Interesting. Okay, she can have these. And these. Not a lot to sell here. This copy of Beggar, I suppose. And this copy of... I haven't read it, actually, but I'm getting rid of it anyway. Might have been a skill book, that, but I don't honestly care that much. Speech increased. Hey, nice. A soul gem, I'll hold on to that. Along with these metal dwarven ingots. I think I might dump them in that chest I found back in the cistern. Actually, just to save the way, because I've been hauling those around for a while now. Alright, I think we're good. I'd forgotten about this strange-looking thing. Don't recognize it at all. I wonder if someone around here knows anything about it. Knowledge of random treasures and gemstones is a bit... That's not really my wheelhouse, so to speak. Well, that's what the armor looks like. It's not bad. It's a pretty nice outfit. However, I really just... For 30 armor points, I have to give up 75% magic regen. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'll keep the armor in case I need to equip it for a scenario where I actually do need the extra armor points potentially, but for now I'll settle for the gloves and the boots, and the hood. Just, I don't know, I don't like it very much, and all it does is give us 10% better prices, so anyway, very good. All equipped, and I've dumped a load of my stuff in my chest, and I'm pretty sure it's my chest. So, freed up a bit of carry capacity, which is nice.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
You're not wrong. Luckily, I have an uncanny sense of knowing which way is up. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Am I right? Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
Well, if you have any advice, I suppose I'm all ears.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened, aside from the fact that the whole place seems to be almost on fire, judging by the amount of smoke in here? Good grief. What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A curse? Well, what can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Do you know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hired to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
I'm not even going to address the fact that he seems to be sitting inside the table right now. At this point, it's just standard Skyrim nonsense, isn't it, really? You get used to it. You sort of start to tune it out after a bit. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Take a city back? What does that even mean?
Thanks to Maven Black-Briar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then, they'll contact me, and we're off.
So does the guild provide any other services?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you should talk to Tonilia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Well, if you're offering extra work, I suppose I could take it on board.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Alright, tell me about, fishing jobs.
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing?
Alright then.
Finally, someone with backbone. Here you go.
Alright, we've got a fishing job to do. Retrieve Ayla the Huntress's silver opal circlet from Ayla the Huntress in Whiterun. Oh my goodness. That's ambitious.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Alright, good for you. I'm just wondering if there's anyone around here who can tell me about those unusual gems.
All eyes are
Also,
on
I
you,
can't
lad.
see
Don't
anything.
disappoint
If
us.
you're looking for any work, talk to Vex or Delvin.
There
They'll
we go.
fix you up.
Speaking of which, here's Vex.
You better not make trouble.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Back off, I know the drill.
Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
Well, it sounds more reasonable. What are we going to do about it, though? Oh god, the light's gone off.
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Is this strange gem I've found worth anything?
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a Stone of Barenziah.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Barenziah's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
You sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Odd, really. I met Barenziah once, and she never seemed like the crown-wearing type. Never mind. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Thank you very much. I heard you're offering extra work too.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Tell me about these heist jobs.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strongboxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way?
Sounds easy enough.
Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
Alright. So we got a couple of, retrieve the silver necklace from the Winking Skeever in Solitude. Oh my god, they've got us going all over the place, haven't they? Very well.
So, what do we today?
You switched to a different table, eh? Right. Anyone else around here to talk to?
Steal anything worth talking about?
Not just yet. Oh, hello.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Anything you need done around here?
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books.
What kind of books? Or do I not want to know?
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Alright, I'll find them for you.
Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
Do you know anything about this Arundel?
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Yes, unspeakable, I'm sure. What sort of person would do that, I wonder? Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild? Oh, rather, hang on a minute, we're not quite done here, are we? How could you be certain the journals exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
Alright, well anyway, can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look at it. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Try my best not to.
Have a seat. Have a drink.
Ugh.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
So, how did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot, and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did either of you get caught?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran. And I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
That's quite a distance.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were they laughing?
Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back, and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
You know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Alright. Let's try a bit of pickpocket training. I wonder how much it'll cost.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Because we're not amazingly good at it, are we? 220, okay. Train that a few times. And we can level up.
Come
Brilliant.
back and see me if you ever need pickpocket.
But it's actually already 8:20 PM, so unless I fancy going out and trying to do a bit of freelance robbery, which isn't a terrible idea, or just explore the Ratway a little bit more for that matter. So do what?
Come here a second.
What do you want?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
How did you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
And you left all of that behind. Why?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a thief, for instance?
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
And how did you end up in Skyrim, of all places?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
That, must have been difficult?
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
That doesn't surprise me. Do you know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Black-Briar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Most expensive, too.
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
There won't be any danger of that.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
Gosh, you're all very talkative, aren't you?
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
I see. Why are you called Rune?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, If they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I'll keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that.
Not that I'm sure I know what to look for.
Keep to the shadows.
What was I doing? I was going off to find somewhere to just lie down for a minute. Here we go. Meditate for a bit. Magicka again, I think. I'm racing through these level ups, which is nice at least, because gosh, there's so many perks I want. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get all the ones I want. It's worrying actually. I almost felt, considering like the sheer number of skills we're using and the sheer number of perks available and the perk trees and everything, I feel like I ought to be almost getting 2 perks per level right now to make this work, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do I want more sneak then? Demolition job. Oh, right, yeah, that. Spot detection. That could be useful. Tripwire sounds kind of funny. But not that useful, realistically. Lockpicking, pickpocket maybe, actually, considering we're going to do a pickpocketing job, and we're going to pinch Ayla the Huntress's necklace right off her neck, apparently. So that's going to be an interesting job. 20% your pickpocket chance, and it increases carry weight by 50 points as well, which is actually just fantastic. So we'll take a rank of pickpocket mastery, shall we? What are the other ones here? Trained rabbit. Grants the trained rabbit power. Will silently sends out a trained rabbit to lead you to the nearest loose, valuable item. Then it then returns to you. That's mad. Blood money. You find 10 to 100 more gold when looting humanoid corpses slain in an especially violent fashion with an attack that dealt at least 100 more damage than their remaining health or a kill move. That's a bit useless at low level, isn't it? You're never going to do that much damage. Alright. Okay. Let's go and explore the Ratway a little bit more, shall we? Where's the exit? I'm looking for here this way. I left Inigo in the Ragged Flagon, I think. He's not allowed in here. So let's collect him and go exploring. Where is he gone?
Don't disappoint us.
The map thingy said he was here somewhere. Inigo, where are you? He's in the Ratway vaults. Why are you in the Ratway vaults, you lunatic?
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Excuse me, my friend.
Why? What are you doing? Nah, never mind. Is that a guard? Did I just see a guard walking across that way? Whatever. There we go. Brilliant. You know, following me. I want to double back a bit because there was a hatch cover I saw back this way that seemed to lead somewhere, and I didn't check it at the time, but now it intrigues me. Let's see. Oh, there are these underground entrances to some of the buildings, aren't there? B and Barb. Elgrim's Elixirs. If I feel like looting Elgrim's Elixirs, that's a good place to start. However, it was back this way, I think, wasn't it? I don't remember this. Shadowfoot Sanctum requires a key. Alright, well, that's no good. Guardian Vault. Yeah, we don't want to go in there right now. Someone reset all these traps. have, you know. Alchemy table. I've actually already just done some alchemy back in the Thieves Guild. Where is my sparks at? Just get rid of that potential disaster right off the bat. There we go. Rift and Underground. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. All right. Quietly does it, Inigo. Whenever this light is it's about to wear off. And it's done. Okay, good. I can't see a damn thing now, but at least, you know, neither can anyone who wants to spot us. What on earth is that? There's a chest over here. Get that open. We got some money. Spell Tome, Circle of Strength. Steal 6 points of stamina per second from hostiles inside the circle. Interesting. Iron Shield of Major Blocking. Might give that to Inigo, I think. Or possibly Disenchanted. Scroll of Guardian Circle. Interesting. These things blocking my way through is what it is. Never seen anything quite like it before, and that's saying something considering how long I spent in Morrowind. They don't appear to be hostile, but there's quite a few of them. Fascinating. Ugh, let's get over that. Someone's left a torch on the floor. That sounds like a ghost of some sort. Yeah, it's a ghost. Where are you, Inigo? Oh. He's getting involved. Okay, very good. Fine work there. Well done. Ghostly remains. Ectoplasm and 100 septims. Well, well, well. Wasn't quite expecting that down here. Reminds me of Thief 2, actually. Shoalsgate Prison. That particular level, you're crawling around in tunnels a little bit like this, and there's a ghost wandering about the place. What's this here? Let me smash this. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, Inigo! What are you doing? This looks like a one-way trip if we do go down there, you know. Skeleton vampire, what? What? Those are the thing? Skeleton vampires? Vampire skeletons? Well, Inigo's decided he wants to get involved. It appears to be running away, hilariously enough. My God, it is the skeleton of a vampire. Fangs and all. And that horribly distorted looking skull. Vampirism. Ugh. It's a mug's game, I tell you. Inigo. You want more immortality? There are better ways of doing it. Oh, we're down here now. There's no climbing back up. Might as well see what's about. That rat did a surprisingly large amount of damage, and also it is a rat. It's not a skeever. It's kind of adorable looking, isn't it? Actually, a rat tail. I suppose this can be moved at all. There's no switch or chain to pull anywhere. Never mind. What's down this way then? Oh, let's get past that little shell bug thing. Whoa! Whoa! Did not. It seems to be some sort of troll. Just a small one. Do you want a skull, Inigo? No, didn't think so. Oh, I think I can hear another one. Barely see where I'm going right now, and I'm dimly aware of the fact that the YouTube encoding will do all these dark scenes absolutely no favours. But there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh, God, I'm stuck in walk mode. Nicely done, Inigo. Nicely done. Oh. Some of the ghost. Ooh, that hurt. Ow. I have a lot of health fortification potions, don't I? And I don't think I have any that actually heal me. That was exciting, he says. It was very nearly fatal. What's the deal with this? Oh. What's going on here? Where's all this light coming from? Stick close, Inigo. I have absolutely no idea where we're going. But we seem to be headed up, which is an encouraging sign. The troll. Inigo, where have you gone? Inigo? Did I not specifically tell you to keep close? Strange things keep getting in the way. Well, they are called shell bugs. That was a good guess. Serpentine. Oh, that's new. Moonstone ore, iron ore. Eat ore, do you think, or something? Is that what that's about? I should be murdering these things wholesale. They've got good stuff on them. Of course, we've got a huge collection of troll fat on the go right now. Silver ore, now that we could use. Stuff for making jewellery with, if you may recall. Tempted to go back and murder them all now for their... In fact, I think I will. Right, I've killed all the ones I could find. Managed to get quite a bit of silver ore and lots of gemstones out of it. If we get back up into the Ratway, I should go back into the top bit and kill the ones that were in there as well. Before the jump down. Anyway. Yes, quite valuable little creatures, really. They kind of remind me of meat bugs from Gothic. Oh, missed one apparently. What have you got? A garnet for me, thank you. I know that I probably should take the other ores and then use them to smith, you know, like random daggers or helmets or something, just to improve smithing skill, but... yeah, it feels a little bit like... that's not really what I want to do. I'm aware that if I only smith jewelry, I'll level up smithing slower, but I'm honestly okay with that. Skeleton vampire. There we go. You as well. Where's my torch? Easier to light up this, really, sometimes than use the light spell, because I can switch this off whenever I like. Whoa! Oh my god! I'm sorry, what? Friggin' mimic! That scared the crap out of me. Oh my word. I need some magicka. Whatever. A bat. It's got a really annoying hitbox, this thing. Gotcha. Goodness me. I'm gonna just hotkey the torch, actually. There we go. So I can quickly turn it on and off. Oh. Training about destruction on these things as well, which is kind of nice. What does the bat have? Batwing. Okay. A loot. Empty wine bottle and... look at that, a mimic. I know some people were going to be like, oh, mimics in Elder Scrolls, that's not lore-friendly. Oh, stuff it. Mimics are fun. Iron boots of dwindling frost. Sure, I guess we'll take those. Disenchant them or sell them at least. Yes, yes, yes. Mimics aren't traditionally in the Elder Scrolls. I don't care, though. You know what else is traditionally in the Elder Scrolls but never comes up? Centaurs. They were in Daggerfall, never to be seen again. See anyone complaining about that? Not really. No getting through there. There's a bunch of stairs leading straight up. And this goes down to a chest, which now I'm wary of. A dwarven warhammer. Iron battle axe of draining and some septums. You know what? Disenchanting would be good for that. This great big Dwemer polo mallet. It's Dwemer, so I feel like Fathis probably wants to keep it, but it's... oh, it's heavy. What else in here? Alright. Let's carry on this way. Alright, they're a bit peckish actually. I should do something about that. It's going to affect my sneak stat. There we go. You know, I feel like I should hotkey healing as well. Let's make that 4. Since I'm all out of healing potions at the moment. Okay. Well, that's unhelpful. Is there a switch or something somewhere? Inigo, I'm starting to think we might be stuck down here. What are we missing? We can't surely be stuck. There's got to be a way out. It's not that way, though. Silver Ur. Surprisingly valuable, actually. It is silverware, I suppose. Oh, mammoth tusk, very valuable as it turns out. Alright, I just need to backtrack a bit.
Do you know where you are going, my friend?
Honestly, Inigo, at this point, not really. Well, I never. An ebony ingot just lying around on the floor. Just stubbed my foot on something and it made a large thudding noise and I wondered what it was. Turns out it was this. Another one as well. Steel braces. Would you like these, Inigo?
Yes, my friend. I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
Yes. There you go. Nice! He's put those on, but he's switched his main armor. Oh, I don't know, Inigo, you weirdo. What are you doing, man? Right. I still have absolutely no idea how to get out of here. Deathblow of Abernanit. With explanations by the sage Geocrates Varnus. Oh, used to have this book in Morrowind. Fathis used to have a whole library of books. Not anymore. Maybe we need to do a bit of hopping and jumping to try and get out of here again.
I am sorry.
No, you're alright, mate. You're alright. I just can't figure out a way out of here. It's very un-Skyrim-y to sort of get soft-locked like this. But then, you know, modded content, so what do you expect, I suppose? I keep looking around for like a switch or something, but there isn't anything. So I might have to try and hop, skip, jump out of here, because the exit's blocked that way, this exit's blocked. There seems to be no way forward. Not a tremendously brilliant bit of design on the modder's part, to be quite frank, but oh well.
You have something to say? Okay, let us see what we have.
I found you a helmet, my dear fellow. There you go.
Okay, let us get back to it.
You don't look completely ridiculous with it on, admittedly, although I don't know how you can hear anything with that covering your ears up like that. Let's see if we can jump our way out of here. Oh, no way, not a chance in hell. Well, I'm going to have another look around in case there's something I missed, but otherwise I might have to, you know, use the console to do a little bit of daggerfall climbing skill to get out of here. Well, I managed to climb back up. Inigo has not, unfortunately, although I'm sure he'll teleport back to us at some point, I hope. I also discovered, when I was just mucking about over here killing these shell bugs, that I blasted this wooden barricade thing here in front of this chest with some sparks, and it just disintegrated, so we've got a new chest to loot. Card of builders, some lockpicks, some septims, and a silver necklace. Well, well. Not bad. more shellbugs. Gold ore. Ooh, nice. Garnet. More gold ore. Ahem. There we go. The hitbox for these things is very weird. Oh, hang on a minute. We came through here, didn't we? Yeah, so where does this lead? It's locked. Not for long, it's not. I shouldn't have said that. There we go. Expert. Okay then. Ooh, so close. Oh, we've got it. Interesting. What is this place? Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 1. Jarl Layla's basement key. Mistveil Keep Jarl's chambers. Exhausted lover's note. Beloved Layla, provide me some stamina potions. I'll need them when we meet next. Your secret lover. Oh, and Volume 2 of the Lusty Argonian Maid to boot. There's Inigo gone. Oh, never mind. Cyrodiilic brandy. Potion of vigorous stamina, coin purse. Oh. Wow. I think we'll just help ourselves. You can keep that. And I'll remember this entrance is here, I suppose. Right. Hopefully Inigo will catch up with us when we go through this door. If not, oh dear, we're going to have issues. Ah, there he is. Perfect. Brilliant. Alright then. Well. There might be a bit more to explore down here, but this time perhaps we should bring a rope.